and welcome again to another installment of Unveiling Africa. I'm your host, Kristen Dako-McCary, an award-winning talk show. We have in our presence here a lovely, elegant Miss Wendy Oduor.
Yes.
She's going to tell us more about herself. She's going to tell us how she got here, why her platform is mental health, which is a very passionate thing to me as well, because I think a lot of people will be helped sooner than later. We'll find out more about her lifestyle here in America, because it comes all the way from Kenya, Africa, East Africa. So welcome, Wendy.
Thank you,
Miss
thank
Kenya.
you. Yes.
Tell us about who Wendy Oduor is.
Wow. Wendy Oduor is this vibrant, girl with many dreams, new to New York City to pursue her fashion dreams. And it's just kind of walking in the purpose that, she believes God has for her. And every day it's slowly unveiling to, different things. Sometimes you think you want to do one thing and then something happens, a door opens, and it fits just perfectly with, your desires. And that's Wendy in a nutshell.
That's Wendy in a nutshell. Now, Wendy, because we're on Unveiling Africa,
Yeah.
and because we're unveiling the many facets and beauty and purposes of Africa, we just wanted to elaborate on exactly where you come from in Kenya. Tell us hi in Kenya, in the language.
Yes.
Also, tell us some of your favorite foods as well in the process.
So in Kenya, Swahili is like English in America, so you can say habari, or
I love
if
that.
you've watched
Habari.
Lion King, Hakuna Matata, which means no worries.
Okay.
But if you want to be, from the streets, you say niaje, which is like what's up.
Oh.
And then my Lua tribe is, Ivinade, like how are you? So when we came to America, we came with everybody. And then in 2004, I lost my brother to suicide.
Oh, no.
And my parents would ask questions like, did you use your son for sacrifice?
Oh my God.
These are questions that were asked, and it's like, I should probably do a video of things you shouldn't say to parents who lost their son. Child. Someone said hindsight is always 20/20. Because when you look back, you're like, oh wow, it was so clear.
Oh,
so there was definitely signs when we look back.
Oh.
But it's just, I talked to my brother once, and he was going through something. And after that talk, I was like, oh, you're good. He was good. Literally, a month before everything happened, he was at my fashion show. He was lit. He was alive to party. I'm like, there's no way you're depressed. But that's the thing. Mental health doesn't choose who it affects, or just because someone is quiet does not mean they're going through something. I think mental health in general, it's, it can be labeled as a psychological disorder or emotions, and it can also be a spiritual attack. And I believe it goes all in one.
Yeah.
And, eventually this is just my first proactive step towards mental health, because again, if the problem is not talking about it, I'll be the person to have you talk about it and introduce it to you in a way that you're comfortable. Some parents might not even want to say my son is dealing with depression, because it's just like, what is this?
I like that.
We rebuke it. And you can rebuke it.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
No, it's okay.
Not funny.
No.
But the way you say it, it's really
but
true.
It's true.
That's the way.
And it's okay. You can rebuke it. You can send it back to the sender. But you could be active by going to see a therapist.
Yeah. What legacy do you want to leave behind at the end of the day? What do we remember Wendy by?
Oof. Wow. I want to be known as a trailblazer, a woman who not only gave people hope or inspired people, but pushed them to their purpose.
Okay.
I want to break generational boundaries.
Okay.
And set them so high that my great grandkids, when they watch this, they'll be like, great grandma. Yes.
That sounds good. That sounds good. And if you had the opportunity to go to Africa today, besides Kenya, which we know you already been to, what other countries in Africa would you like to visit, and why?
South Africa.
Okay, and why?
Because I feel like I follow so much of the South African entertainment
Okay.
because they're pretty developed.
Right.
They're really coming up very fast.
Right.
And I would love to meet some of the people that I watch on like their shows and just enjoy South Africa.
So do you watch Trevor Noah's show in America?
Yeah, I do.
And do you find him very funny?
He is, of course, he's hilarious. I would like to go to his show, live show.
Maybe we should go together.
Yes. Maybe get interviewed.
So how would you transcend or travel with that information back home to Kenya?
Yeah, I think right now I'm in a place of relationships are the essence
Key.
of everything.
Yeah,
you know?
key. Yeah.
And so right now it's just being very intentional of building relationships with the hospitals and anyone connected in Africa in any sense, because again, mental health is just not hospital. It's just not, you know, it's everything. It's music, it's in the acting, it's in the fashion, it's in the politics, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
So just knowing key people and building a relationship and hopefully just bridging the gap in a sense like, hey, I know someone here, we could work a training program, we could do a conference, something, you know, just build those relationships and start creating something that actually is, you know, manifesting into the physical, not just like, hey, we're gonna do this and it never happens. The beaches in Mombasa, Diani, great.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that we had beaches in Kenya. I thought it was a landlocked.
Mombasa, we're right by the Indian Ocean.
Okay,
so,
wow. And how's the water? Warm?
Salty.
Salty.
Yeah, just don't drink it. You're good.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. So it's been wonderful talking with you and sharing all your knowledge, and especially on mental health, which is, like we said, it's kind of like a trend, but for Africans, it's really an eye-opening experience now for us, because most, unfortunately, some of these children, the younger adults, are falling victims to this disease. I would call it, for lack of a better word, a disease.
Mental health.
Or mental health, okay. And correct me if you can, if you will, because you're an expert. I consider you an expert.
I'm still learning.
You're still
it's
learning.
just there's some terms that, you know, it's just like ooh, you know.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm glad that you brought this awareness, more awareness to it for my viewers. And if there's any way we can reach you, is there any, you want to share social media with
so
us?
my social media platform again is _Wendy Oduor, _Wendy Oduor. And you can email me at oduorwendy@gmail.com. And yeah, if you need anything, if I can help you find something in your city, I would love to do that.
Thank you so very much. And once again, we thank you for watching us. Because of you all, we exist. And we thank you for bringing us into your homes every other Saturday, in some cases every Saturday, or every one of those days in the week. We thank you for making Unveiling Africa the beauty, the wonderful African story that I try to convey. And if you can reach me on at my website, unveilingourafricatv.com, or Chris Unveiling A for my Instagram, as well as my email, unveilingafrica@gmail.com. Send me your little notes and commentaries, and let us know what you like to see out there. I'll try to bring you the very best of Africa, like I said. Always positive, not negative. And even then, at that point, we will also make it a positive story. Thank you again, and goodbye. Nice talking to you, Wendy.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming to my show, and see you again next time.
Yes.
Good luck with your pageant. Hopefully you come back, not hopefully, you will come back with a crown and celebrate with Unveiling Africa. Thank you. Bye. Peace. Love. In order for you to reach Unveiling Africa, you can reach me on my Instagram handle, Chris Unveiling A, my website, unveilingourafricatv.com, my email, unveilingafrica@gmail.com. We welcome you at any time to reach out to us on these social media handles. Thank you.